Cricket is my favorite sports and I used to watch this since my childhood. And we all know about that who is the best batsman in the world, which is like Sachin Tendulkar, and who has taken a lot of wickets in the cricket history is Muthu Muralidharan from Sri Lanka. But who is the best all-rounder in terms of men's cricket? Do you know about that? We'll try to figure it out in this video using Power BI. So now let's dig into it. Before going into that, if you are new to this channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, just click on the subscribe button and also press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. Now let's get started. Now I am into my Power BI report and this is who is the best cricket all-rounder in men's cricket. I have taken the data from this website stats.espncricinfo.com, and from that I have taken this top 500 players, and from that I have just added it here on these two tables, and then I have made a slicer of taking like who has scored more than 5,000 runs and also has taken 300 wickets in the whole career. It includes both the test, ODI and T20, and also the batting average should be more than 30 for them, and also the bowling average should be less than 40. So that is what I have added here. So what is the batting average is basically the one who has scored at least 30 runs on an average per innings, and bowling average is like in every 40 balls they have taken a wicket. So on looking into this information, like sorting by batting average, we have this Jacques Kallis as the first one, who is like 49.1 average batting, and second it comes like Imran Khan from Pakistan, who has taken like 35.45 as a batting average. Now in terms of all-rounder, we also look into this batting as well as the bowling. So when we sort this into this bowling average, even though we can do it in a single visuals, but I'm just doing it here for this video in a two different visuals. Now while looking into that bowling average, it has to be the lowest one, that is a good one. So 24 on an average, it's like Imran Khan from Pakistan is the number one, and then Shakib Al Hasan from Bangladesh comes under second one. So now while looking into both this picture, on an average I am saying it's my personal opinion based on the filters what I have added here. It can be vary based on the filter selections what you are going to add for your analysis. So by looking into this picture, I am come to a conclusion that Jacques Kallis has comes like on like 6th position in terms of bowling average, but first as it comes of batting average, whereas for Imran Khan and Shakib Al Hasan has second and third in terms of batting, but in terms of bowling they are the first and second. So on an average I can say that Imran Khan is the first in my point of view, that is from Pakistan, but and Shakib Al Hasan is from Bangladesh, who has like third in terms of batting and second in terms of bowling average. So that's a good one. So this is my analysis. So if you agree with me or if you don't agree with me, please let me know in the comment section below. This is not a controversial thing, it's just a kind of scenario which I have taken up from this data available here and the filters what I have applied here. Now let's look into that in detail how I have extracted this video, this layout. So basically what I have done here is I have just taken it out stats.espncricinfo.com and then look into this website here. So after that, if you just go into this website, let me just click here and go to this website here, add general here, we can find out here style, and then I have added the text here. So let me copy this and let's open up my Chrome browser. Okay, this is open up my screen here and you can see it is all test, ODI and T20 internationals, and then I have taken it here like page 2 of 2 showing 51 to 100, right? So here if you just click on the first, and first of all let's look into this address bar. So what we have it here is engine stats index 1 class 11 page 2 template result type equal to all round, and if I just click on the first one, so now the page 2 is gone from here, but even if we add just page 1, it is also going to show you the same result here. So I have taken this result and I'll just come back to Power BI and get data. Let's go to Power Query editor because I have done few tweaks on that. If you click here home and then transform data, and then if I go to this transform data, it's open up a Power Query window here, and then Okay, I'm into my Power Query editor now, and if I click on new source, we have option of web. So if we click here, because this is getting data from the website itself, so we need to select this option, get data from web, and I need to paste the URL from here. So here if you click on the advanced tab here, we have multiple options. This actually helps us to split this into multiple parts. So right now I just want to have like every page it gives like 50 records. So I need to take this 10 pages information like 500 records. So I will just keep until this one equal to into one single part, and I am just adding up here add part. I'll type 2 as a manual input here, and then if I just click here, and also I will remove this 2 from here. So right now this is 3 different parts, and in the URL part you can see it looks same, so no issues with that. And here we have option about text, parameter or new parameter. Here we can select the parameters, and then we can select the parameter what we have created here. So how we need to create the parameter, we'll look into that just a second. And then we can click on OK, then it's going to add up those value here. But how we can create a parameter is basically in the home tab we have this manage parameters. So click here and then new parameter, you can add up those options so that you can add the parameters to this one. So once you click on parameter, it's going to open up a new tab, which is I have given a name here as a page number, and the type here I have given is a text here. Even though we are just passing the numbers 1 2 3 4 5, but in the website it is kind of text itself we need to pass. So that's why I'm just showing up here selecting this as a text input, and the value I'm giving it here current value as 1, and click on OK. So once you do so, how this will look like is basically if I go inside to this one, it's going to be this one, the one which is in the green color as a default one. But if you want to be a dynamic one based on your parameter selections, then you have to just include this 3 part which I have said, right? So this is the 1 part until this stage, and equal to we need to add a parameter, that's a second stage, and after that we need to add the rest of the part. So basically we need to encapsulate everything into double quote and AND symbol so that it can concatenate between these two values. So that's the thing which we need to do. And after that, if you have any queries with this one, please let me know in the comment section below so that we can discuss further on. And after that, it has just extracted for one single page, and how about generating it for the multiple pages? So for this, what I have done here is basically I just created this into a function. So basically how we can be it possible is basically if I just go to this overall figures, and now we have this option about this page number which is coming from the parameter, right? So I just need to right click this one and create function. So right now I have already created a function, so that's why it's disabled now. If I click on that, then it's going to open up a new window where I have the option to select the input as a parameter. So there I'm going to select this page number as a kind of parameter for that. And after that, what I have done here is basically I have just created a dummy table, because right now we are able to get the data from that website for a one single page. How about getting the data for the first 500 records, for the first 10 pages in that case? So what I have done here is I just added a manual static table which contains only the numbers here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So if I click here, you see now you can able to see this 10 series of numbers, and I have set this here to be text itself because we need to pass the text value to that. And then I just clicked here add columns, and we have invoked custom functions. So if I click on that, it's going to open up a new window here. Yeah, just me add it here, and here I need to select the function which is this one, and after that we need to select the parameter. The parameter is nothing but I'm going to pass this column itself. So what will happen is instead of page 1, it's going to add this number of pages what we have it here, like 1 2 3 4 until 10. Okay, so once we do so, then it's going to add a new step here. So it gives a list of tables for this one, and then we need to click this option here so that it can give you the list of available columns on that particular table. What we have done here at the overall figures one, which is the base table for this function, and then it's going to expand those particular columns for each and every numbers here. If you see it here, the page is 1 here is repeating for the first 50 records, and after that it's giving an error here So basically you need to look into the why the error is coming up here, but logically it should work, and then it has to be like page number 3, page 4 and page 5 and so on. So after that we need to change the data type of each and every column. So whichever we need to be in numbers, it has to be in numbers. Whatever it's to be text or decimal, we need to change that accordingly. And then we need to replace the values, because there are certain values which is like dash instead of 0. So I just change from dash to 0. And then again we need to change the formatting, I mean the data type if you want. And finally, if you don't need some columns, then you can remove those columns here. So these are the steps which I have done here. If you want to know more about how the invoke function works, I have made a separate videos on that. Please go and check out that video as well. So the main objective of this video is just to showcase who is the best all-rounder in the men's cricket as per the data available on the ESPN Cricket Info, and as per my point of analysis is this one. And I have just used this Power BI as a tool to do this kind of analysis here. If you like this video, just click on the big thumbs up button. If you are new to this channel, or if you haven't subscribed yet, just click on the subscribe button and also press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. But make sure you turn on the notification on your devices. Share it with your friends and colleagues. If you have any queries and feedback, just post it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Keep learning. See you in the next video.